Good evening. How are you tonight? It's definitely a little bit later than I planned to be on, but while it is fresh in my head, I wanted to jump on and give you my review on Great Wolf Lodge. We were there over the weekend with the boys, and it was a lot of fun. But I know a lot of people haven't gone yet. It's still new. I think it opened in June. We went to the one in LaGrange. I highly suggested it. Like my husband said, it is super easy. Everything is there in one spot, which is like a double win-win for when you have kids. So if you don't know, this is Amy Culver, and I am a working mom with 3 boys under the age of 8, almost 9 in another month. And I am the creator of All Things Lovely. And so I have an 8-year-old, almost 9, 6-year-old, and a 3-year-old who is extremely big and will be 4 in April. So I say that because he was like jumping on the lily pads, and I think people thought he was older, but then they could look at him and tell that he's got a baby face but a really big body. So here is the scoop, and I'm going to tell you because it's expensive too. So let's just get that out there. But I'm going to tell you the tips and the tricks on how to save the money. So first of all, if you're watching, say hi and make a wolf face. Just kidding. Wolf! So they give you free headbands when you get there. Those were fun, and they were different colors this time. So if you've been before, which we had a brown pair, you got a white pair this time. So first trick, I'm going to back up to the beginning though, because you know me, I like to ramble. So I'm going to try to stay on track. But if you are watching, feel free to ask a question. And if you're watching this on the replay, obviously, let me know that too. But first things first. So when you're going to book a room, and you might already know this about other websites, but I don't think everyone does it. All Things Lovely does not do it, just FYI, at least not now. But you know how you sit things in your cart? Amazon doesn't do it. And then like a day or two later, you'll get a discounted coupon, right? Has that ever happened to you before? Well, Great Wolf Lodge does that. So the key is to start looking for rooms and just kind of play around. Leave it in your cart for, a couple of days, come back. They will send you coupons and give you a promo code. For sure, make sure you do that. The other tip I have, quite honestly, if you've just been wanting to go, but there's not really a certain time, if you don't have to go on winter break or spring break, but it's more like if summer, try not to pay more. So their base room, so there's different levels. And we had just stayed in the standard. The kids have definitely requested the next time we get the bunk beds. I thought about doing it this time, but honestly, they have bunk beds now, and I really didn't think it was that big of a deal because they all want to sleep with us anyway. But they've definitely said that next time they would like bunk beds. So it's a little bit more for bunk beds. I don't even know how much, maybe $100 or something. I don't know. That seems like a lot, maybe, but regardless. So the bottom tier, the least expensive I've ever seen a room is for $199. Now, when you're booking the room or when you're booking, that does include like the water park and everything. So you're getting the hotel tickets to, the water park, and obviously the outside pool when it's warm out. It does not include food. It doesn't include really anything outside the water park, but that's included. So try to get the $199 price. That was one reason that we went on Sunday when school started Monday, because it literally dropped from like $400 to or maybe even $600. I don't know. It was definitely inflated over Christmas holidays, and then it dropped down to $199. I have seen, because then I was putting in other dates, and I did see $299 is pretty standard, but again, I think that's still considered their peak rate. So try the $199. I don't think it's going to drop. I have not seen it drop below that. So $199 is kind of the base price, and then you've got the other things you can add on, the suite, the family suite, all of that. When you are going to check out, there is it's like, do you want to add on the pause? There's all the different, hi Anna. There's all the different like paw passes. So when you're there, there's like, I call it Harry Potterish. I don't think it really is Harry Potter. I don't even really understand what's happening with it, but there's these magic wands. If I knew where ours were, I would grab them. I know one is in the car. One might be on the desk. But anyway, magic wands, but there's pictures and things all over where you can like hit it and it like makes noises and does like magic or whatever. But anyway, so there's the magic wand. There's all these add-ons. So it's called Paw Pass or something. So there's the wand, there's the candy cup, there's the excursions, there's putt-putt, there's arcade games, rope courses, bowling, ice cream, there's mining. I think those are all the add-ons though, but there's like a rate of like, if your kids are like certain ages, they suggest you want these events. If your kids are certain age, these. Don't buy them then either, because they will send you a coupon in your email of like $10 off or whatever for the pass. I think you can even wait until you even get there and still get it discounted. I will tell you, the first time we went, if we had not gone with friends that already knew about the magic wand situation, I probably could have gotten away without getting them that. This time they already knew about it. Half the wands worked, half didn't. You definitely want to keep the wands for the future because they'll still work. You just might need new batteries or something, but it's definitely something you want to keep. So, okay, is that it? Okay. So the other thing is, honestly, if you're local, you can totally just do a one-night trip with this, right? So I am in the Cobb County area. It's an hour and a half from me. And you can check in. Well, check-in is at 4, but you can start using the water park as early as 1 o'clock. So our goal is to, hi, Katie. Yes. Although Brian wants to go back for longer. So I don't know, but one night. Yes. So you can get there as early as 1 o'clock to start utilizing your passes and everything for the day. So our plan is always to get there at, yes, and you can request early check-in. Honestly, the 2 times we've gone now, our room's been ready every time. I don't know that that's always the case. And even if it's not, I mean, you can just change in the bathroom, right? So, but yes, you can request early check-in. You can get there as early as 1. They put your passes on and you're good to go. So you really can get 2 days out of your one night. So you're there and there's the water park. And honestly, it is great for all ages. It really is. There's a playground that has slides and all kinds of things where you don't have to worry about drowning. Like you don't have to, if your kid is if you still have one, like Leighton's still, well, I guess he is starting to be able to swim without a swimmy, but I do not feel comfortable, leaving him in a pool without something, obviously. But he can go down a slide where, he's big enough where the water is not going to bother him. He's fine. So there's that whole thing. And then there's another one for smaller kids. There's a walk-in, 0 entry. There are, even Leighton can ride. I think there's 2 floats. Oh, good. Yeah. At one, Katie, there's 2, is that right? Is Harrison the same? Could he do more than, they both could do 2 rides, right? I think that's right. Although I will tell you, last time they let Leighton do kind of this scary green. Do you remember the green tube that goes kind of really fast? This time you had to have the yellow passer up, and Leighton has a red, but last time I know he wrote it because I remember I went after him and I was like, holy cow, I cannot believe he just went on this ride. So I think he wasn't supposed to do that because this time they were not having it. Unless they changed something, but I don't think they did. So anyway, it was definitely crowded. We got there on a Sunday, this Sunday, and school was going back Monday. It was a lot more crowded than I anticipated. I'm assuming locals. All right, hold on. You just couldn't do the one that shoots you down and the big one, the red, yellow, right. Yes, Carolyn, I literally wasted an hour Sunday morning trying to find the third wand, which I never did. And then it turned out only one of them even still worked. But yeah, definitely keep those. Katie, did he write, are you talking about the green one is it green or was it blue? Now I can't remember. Yeah, I'm talking about like the enclosed one from the top. Not the green. I'm sorry, not the green. Not the green. That's the one Lincoln likes, where although he didn't do it this time, funny enough. I think he was, yes, Katie, the wands. But can Harrison do the blue one that goes down really fast? None of my kids would do it this time. It scared the poop out of them last time. Okay, so I have not gone. I'm curious to see how the weekend is just in general. I feel like maybe now we've kind of gone to off-peak times both times. The other time we went 4th of July, but it was during the week. Yes, the ones on the far left. No green or blue. Yeah. Last time when, by the way, he was brand new 3 because we went spring break, and he's April 24th. He may have even still been 2. I know he did the blue one. He went, then Lennox went, then I went. And when I came down, I was, the whole way down the tunnel, I was thinking, oh my gosh, they are going to be crying hysterically. My bathing suit shot up and everything. So, yeah, they were totally on that. For each, yes, Katie. Okay, so we did those. Also, the wave pool, it's like, I think the one at Whitewater is super scary. This one is not. They have life jackets everywhere. You don't have to bring those for the kids. The food is not, I mean, I've heard some people say the food's horrible. I don't think it's horrible. I mean, it's theme park food. I don't know what people expect, but there are healthy options. Oh, so H did get a yellow band. I really kind of thought Leighton might, but he didn't. I swear last time they gave him one though. Maybe he was maybe he had shoes on last. I don't know. I'm not going to try to figure it out. Leighton's wearing a size 12 shoe. I mean, he's pretty darn big. Okay, so what else? The food. So there's healthy options. The first day, first snack, I was still in this is New Year's, we're not eating junk phase. And so I got the boys pita bread and hummus and carrots and celery and fruit. And they were perfectly happy and loved it. The next day, we had fries and pizza. But the pizza is good. I mean, it's fine. They have Dunkin' Donuts there, so the boys are perfectly happy. I mean, we could easily have just gotten coffee. Yes, you can take your own breakfast and lunch for the hotels. I am really bad about I don't tend to do stuff like that. But Katie is right. You should do that. I didn't think about lunch. I guess you could do your own lunch too. So we did not do that. We did go to Dunkin' Donuts. And then this time we should have gotten the Paul Pass. I didn't think we were going to do everything, but my boys remembered everything we did last time. And so they wanted the candy cup and they wanted an ice cream scoop. And, oh, that's the other thing is then in your email, make sure you check take your coupons, because there's usually coupons for like $1 off at the ice cream place, thing, or a scoop or something, maybe $1 off at the candy place. So there's definitely little coupons in there. And for the store and stuff. So there, like I said, there's arcade, there is rope course, there's mining, there's putt-putt. Is that all, Katie? Am I missing in everything? Carolyn? Oh, and then there's the hot tub. Sorry, I just like spit all over myself. I got excited. The boys officially won a hot tub now. Pretty sure they were illegally in there. I know they were. Oh, yeah, the bowling. We did not actually do bowling. We wanted to. We played putt-putt. We didn't do the mining this time. The Mine Quest, they love that, which we don't really play. They just go around and ding everything. We didn't do the kids club either this time, but we may do that in the summer so we can work. I don't know the ages for that. Do you by chance, Katie? I'll have to look up and send it. But yes, there is a kids club, and the boys wanted to go in there and look around. I mean, they were like doing arts and crafts and stuff, so they were definitely interested. So our plan this summer, being that we are both entrepreneurs, is to maybe go during the week, maybe 2 nights. I don't know. They were all talking about going there instead of our regular beach trip. And I was like, what about the sand and the real waves? And they're like, Mom, sand is itchy, and, you know, these waves are just as fun and there's no salt. So I'm going to have to work with them on that. Oh, activities. Yes, we did not ever do the activities. Hi, Misty from Kentucky. Glad to see you on. Yeah, next time. See, there's so many things we didn't even do, but it does kind of feel like there's a lot to do if you're there for one night. So I guess that is what I could say if you're adding on another. But Brian, definitely, you can have your own, can have your own drinks in your room. So then you have to go to the bar. But there's a bar there. The ice cream is, what is it? Not Baskin Robbins, but Ben & Jerry's. So it's good. There is a nice restaurant. We didn't eat there that takes reservations. I ate there with my girlfriend Lisa last time. The food was good. What else? I'm assuming there's room service. Now that I say that, I don't know. Maybe there's not. We're taking a break for a year. Night, Katie. Sleep good. Yes, we were going to go to Disney, or I was all set to, but now I want to wait till the Star Wars thing comes out, or they do. The outdoor pool, nice pool. There's an outdoor playground. Obviously, we weren't able to use the outdoor pool this time. The hot tub is divine. It's a whirlpool. We did let the boys get in it for a little bit, and seriously, they were like addicted. They thought it was the best thing that they had ever experienced. And I guess that's kind of it, but it was super easy. So we're there for the day, and the evening, and then I don't know, I guess we kind of lost track of time. I think we really pretty much closed it down that night. So maybe the water park stays up until around 8-ish, I want to say. And then we went back to our room, and as I was showering, 2 out of the 3 fell asleep. And I don't know, we were having so much fun. By the time there's like one buffet restaurant, like for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And by the time we got out, it was already gone. It was already closed. So we had to get pizza, which is fun. They had salads, but then the other stuff stays open later. So then we walked around and we did the Magic Quest and other things. And then the next morning, hit it again, and then you check. And so checkout is 11. You can get a later checkout as well, but then you can check out. You can take your stuff to the car, and you can stay there again until it closes. So you really get basically almost 2 days for just one night. And again, it's an hour and a half. So we stayed until about 3. But if the kids didn't have school the next day, we would have stayed till the end. So this is in LaGrange, Georgia. This is at Great Wolf Lodge, which is an indoor water park. It's new to LaGrange. There is one in North Carolina that a lot of people around here go to. And so we were excited to have the one in LaGrange because it's so close. And it's clean and it's new, which, by the way, that's like another huge perk, right? I'm thinking if that's anything else. I know there's bigger suites. I think there's suites that you can join. Like I said, Brian wants to go back and stay longer. I could see maybe doing another night and then a day. But I don't know. But then Brian made a good point too. It's like, as the boys get a little bit older, like this, it would also be a good place to where, you know, there's not really anywhere they can go. So they're kind of, you know, they're contained. So it could be the best of both worlds to maybe get a little bit of a break, but then also have fun with them too, because it's all fun. Like, it's just, I love doing fun things with the boys. I just feel like that's the stuff they're going to remember, like, when they're older. So that is the review on Great Wolf Lodge. We all loved it. 5 thumbs up. Brian is definitely a harder critic than I am. I can have fun in a cave. But he was a big fan. So that should be a big endorsement for you all. The boys loved it. Again, we've been there before. This is our second time, but they're already planning another trip this, I almost said weekend, this summer. So if you have any questions, feel free to comment below. I'll put some more links. Oh, and then when you get back, like today in my email, there was a coupon for get 50% off like your next stay. So then, you know, they're incentivizing you to book again. So again, do not pay full price. I know they'll probably like hate me for saying that, but they're always running specials. And if you just leave it in your cart, they'll try to get you back or try to get you to do it by sending you some stuff. So that's the scoop. We love it. We're very, very thankful that it's close by. And yeah, so I hope this has been helpful, and share with anyone that may be going. But I'm also planning to write a blog post, so I'll kind of put in some other things that I found too. So say hi if you are watching this on the replay. I hope you have a lovely evening and a great hump day tomorrow, and I will see you later. Good night.